Hello all, this is Dr. Dheeraj Masapu, and if you give me a time machine and if you keep me back, in my MBBS days, then there are some things which I really would want to change. I want all the MBBS people and other MD people who are watching and following me, to understand and make these changes which I'm going to tell you. And if you give me a time machine, I'm surely going to change all these things. So number one thing, if I really go to my 20s, what I would do is I actually would spend more time with my father, and right now he's not there. So what I thought is, so I couldn't spend much time with him. So and some casual conversations and something about life and all those things I never discussed with my father, and now he's not there. So now he actually couldn't see the kind of success and the kind of position I'm having in my life. So this is what I regret, and I would actually go back and spend more time with him. This is one thing I would have really changed. Number two thing is, I wasted a lot of time in my MBBS thinking that life is all about enjoyment. And then I always used to think that MBBS is not a real phase of life. It is all about the life will start after this. So I wasted plenty of time. So I wouldn't want you guys to do that. And what I really feel is now, for example, if I would have started a YouTube channel during my MBBS time and I would have documented my journey, that would have been a massive channel today. And not only that, if I would have actually started some kind of serious reading and mentoring juniors and all that, which I will tell you now, it would have been like a different level. But I really feel I didn't utilize that time, even though I had very good times with my friends and all that, but I didn't really utilize the MBBS time, is what I really feel. And then the third important thing is, I wasted a lot of money in my MBBS. And then if I had really started saving from that time, with the compounding and all these things, that would have become a very, very massive fund by now. And I really wasted a lot of money on unnecessary things to prove some points to others. I don't know, now it feels funny, but that time maybe I felt it is very relevant. Okay, so now I wouldn't waste all that money. I would save more actually. So, and then the way I valued people is based on the kind of enjoyment I was getting from them, and then I never valued people in a proper way. So now how I value people is, when I'm struggling, if somebody is helping me, I would value them more. And when I'm in real crisis, genuinely, if somebody is helping me, I would value them more than fun celebrations and parties and etc. So that is the very important thing which I learned now. So that this knowledge I didn't have. I lost many good friends. Actually, now I'm thinking, I should have spent more time with some people, and I couldn't do that. Number 5 thing is fitness. I never maintained. I was very obese, or 100 plus consistently, 108, 109 also. So now the kind of discipline and energy I have is mainly because of the fitness which I developed in the last decade. So healthy diet, consistent workouts, and all that. I should have started that time. I would have been in a very even more fitter way. I should have started gymming and all that time, which I couldn't do. Not only gymming, the kind of diet and everything I should have started following in MBBS time only. So that is actually more important, I feel, so than all the rest of the things which I told. And then coming to research and studying, so more than preparing for NEET, I feel that I should have started my research early in my MBBS only. Some research papers, case reports, publishing. I'm seeing nowadays MBBS people are doing. I should have done that, and I would have learned and done good quality research. And early, if you start something, it will you'll become master in that, right? So I should have started the research and all early, than preparing for the PG exam and all that. That would have added more value now than all the ranks and all those things. Okay. And number 7 thing is, I should have actually mentored my juniors. Once I passed my year, I should have actually trained my next year people by taking tuitions and all that. And that would have built up a strong tutoring mindset in me. And then that maybe would have made me more sharper and would have helped a lot of juniors also. Now with my channel, I'm helping all you guys. I should have started mentoring my juniors in my MBBS time. And I never did that. I used to pass that year and forget about that study the next year. Maybe I should have spent some time in training my juniors. This is one thing I recommend you guys to do. I should have written USMLE or AMC in Australia, and I should have gone there. So I'm not I'm not against Indian healthcare system, but the thing is, I would have been in a better position. So better opportunities, better work-life balance, and better financial future would have been in those countries, and global exposure would have been there, which I didn't do. I only prepared for Comet K, and that was the exam. NEET and all was not there that time. Okay, so then number 9 is I used to avoid all the problems. Let it be academic problems, uncomfortable conversations, professional, anything related to facing a professor, facing presenting a case in front of people. I escaped, or whatever you say. I used to avoid all the uncomfortable situations, which I feel that now, even though people would have laughed at me, I should have gone in front of everyone, presented that case. I should have gone in front of everyone and asked that question. And I was always thinking that my public English was not so good, and then I think if I present, what would others think about me? All those things I was thinking then. But now I retrospectively, what I feel is, if I had done all those things that time, I would have been more different and stronger person, which I really didn't do, and even I regret for that. I should have taken care of 10th, and the most important point for me is I should have taken care of my hair in the earlier. I neglected and never thought we should take care of hair, and then because of that I lost significant amount of hair, and now I'm taking care. I'm using all these crazy things to take care of my hair, but early phase only I should have taken care of it. So even that I regret sometimes. Even small things I regret. So if you give me a time machine, I would really go back and change all these things. And I want you guys also to understand these things. If you're an MBBS person watching this, then try to change these things. Try to value people based on the metrics which I told. Try to read and don't waste much time, and because the parties and all those things are not going to get you anywhere in life. So that is the most important thing. So coming to the final thoughts, so I want young doctors and students listening to this particular thing to take the lessons which I learned very seriously, and don't make the mistakes which I did. And what would you advise your younger self is what you have to always think about. And thank you for following the video till now. As usual, Dr. Dheeraj Masapu logging off. Roger that.